The sun is falling across crescent beaches lined with coconut palms. Rum flows down the gullets of travelers who gaze upon the turquoise waters. A sea that now reflects the bounty of colors above. It's a scene so memorable, and the Caribbean is the place to experience it. The Caribbean is made up of 700 islands and cays surrounded by tropical reefs and backed by rising jungle-laden mountains. The best beaches in the Caribbean draw you in with their mix of whites, greens, blues, and sometimes pinks. It's a kaleidoscopic combination that makes this region the best beach-going spot on Earth. In this video, we explore the best beaches in the Caribbean. We've collected a list of the top beaches in the Caribbean, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Trunk Bay, USVI. The drive along St. John's rolling coastline to Trunk Bay may be as incredible as the beach itself. A regular stop along the journey is a pullout that looks down to the famous beach with its rocking blue waves. You'll see shaded white sand, and the constant presence of impressive yachts meandering in the distance. On an island that is 2/3 national park, Trunk Bay is surrounded by untouched rainforest that rolls into the distance. All that's between the green expanse and the blue water is a slit of white sand where crowds gather, yet the space retains its veritable tranquility. Number 2, Englishman's Bay, Tobago. Along the leeward coast of Tobago, Englishman's Bay is a veritable paradise and a secret that's gone untold. Devoid of large resorts, the crescent Englishman's Bay is lapped by the soft waves of the Caribbean and surrounded by lush tropical vegetation. The waterfront bamboo and palms creak as they flow with the wind. Beyond are rolling hills drenched in greenery. This expanse hides the beach from the rest of the world, with a measly gravel road taking you to the turquoise shore. Number 3, the Baths, BVI. Although utterly jaw-dropping, it's the unique layout of the baths that has it third on our list. Take a journey over and around giant boulders as old as time on your way to the natural baths. Surrounded by the same smooth monoliths and the stunning Devil's Bay. Between the rock and the crystalline sea are small patches of powder-esque sand that welcome you with open arms. Some of the boulders have created a path for you to snorkel, where you can find hidden treasures, deep crevices, and beguiling grottos. Number 4, Grace Bay, Turks and Caicos. In the Turks and Caicos, Grace Bay has been nicknamed the best beach on Earth. A big call, I know. Although it doesn't top our list, it's hard to argue against. In Grace Bay, the light blue Caribbean Sea makes the glimmering blue sky look dark and angry by comparison. Located on the island of Providenciales, Grace Bay offers travelers an eye-popping scenery complete with idyllic golden sand that flows down to the calm glass surface so clear you can see the offshore reef. Surrounded by some of the top resorts in Turks and Caicos, it's easy to shack up and enjoy Grace Bay day after day. Number 5, Tulum Beach, Mexico. Along the coast of Mexico, Tulum Beach faces out to the Caribbean Sea. Close to the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef, the second largest on Earth, travelers will enjoy a great balance of relaxation and offshore adventures. Steps away from an untamed jungle home to famous Mayan ruins, Tulum Beach provides plenty of contrast. The rows of flowing palms, sounds of crashing waves, and soft golden sand create a picture of relaxation. With miles of sands to choose from, it's fairly easy to escape the hordes at this popular spot. Some parts are lined with eco-friendly accommodations and beach bars, others feature quiet boulder-lined cliffs. Number 6, Shoal Bay, Anguilla. Time slows down at Shoal Bay. The famous Antigua beach brings cloud-like sand and excellent snorkeling to your paradise experience. From the moment you step onto the beach, you'll revel in just how soft the sand is, like a daybed for sipping beachside cocktails and your favorite novel. Behind the beach are towering palms that flow with the trade winds, creating a semblance of shade alongside the rows of umbrellas and lounges. Between the palms are restaurants and hotels with a front row seat to Shoal Bay's spectacular scenery. Number 7, 7 Mile Beach, Jamaica. Known also as Negril Beach, 7 Mile Beach is, in fact, as long as the name suggests. Its crystalline waters are flanked by electric resorts that keep the atmosphere rolling once the sun sets over the golden sands. 7 Mile Beach runs from the spectacular Negril Cliffs northwards to Bloody Bay. In between are uninterrupted, powdery sands lined by flowing coconut palms that peer over the calm waters below. Away from the helpful shade of the palms, you can snorkel through an underwater treasure trove. Number 8. Saline Beach, St. Barth. Picturesque privacy is what Saline Beach in St. Barth is all about. Spotted along the island's gorgeous south coast, this alcove is away from the island's busier destinations. Therefore, it is the spot for couples to lay down the rug, break out the strawberries and enjoy the view. After a short jaunt over the surrounding hill and sand dunes, the first thing you'll see is a quiet expanse of sand lapped by the beautiful Caribbean Sea. Wind can whip up the surf on a blustering day. However, Saline Beach is renowned for its calm waters where you can float without a care in the world. Number 9. Diamond Beach, Martinique. Pointe de Bout sucks in the tourists, leaving Diamond Beach to be a literal diamond in the rough. Less developed and quieter, travelers will have all the time in the world to enjoy the stunning views of the soaring diamond rock. Shaded trees line the beach, providing some respite from the warm, shimmering black sands. Surrounded by rugged jungle and cliff-like mountains, the water and beach are a peaceful escape. Waves, however, are common here, creating some thrilling swimming. Snorkeling can be challenging, but peering down at the black sand with fish fluttering about is a unique experience. At last in the list, number 10, White Bay, BVI. Do you love having a colorful cocktail in your hand and the sand between your feet? Then a trip to Joost van Dyke Island in the BVI's should be a top priority. White Bay is beautiful on its own, but it's the human element that elevates it above other destinations. The lengthy white sand beach is the den of expensive sailboats which are as fun to look at as the distant islands and endless horizon. They've come from far and wide to enjoy the palm-lined bay home to one iconic beach bar, Soggy Dollar. A bar worth traveling for. You'll be remiss not to get your hands on the classic painkiller cocktail and watch the sailors come to swim in, Soggy Dollars in hand to do just the same. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite beaches in the Caribbean? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comment section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.